Hello everyone, this is NS, that's right, Naruto StarCraft, and today I have a very special game from the Korean server, from the Asian server. It is between this guy right here, I think his name is LazyPuppet or something like that, and his opponent is Gul. Now both these guys are very good players, but it is the first time that I am seeing a game from either player. So, you know, the Korean playstyle, they are very aggressive, they have less macro and more micro intensive games. Well, and if you are new to commentary, macro is basically taking care of one's economy, and micro is, you know, taking care of your units and playing well and whatnot. So with that being said, I hope, by the way, I hope you guys enjoyed that last Hydra game that I did put up. It was my first long commentary, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for the positive comments. You know, they do motivate me, believe it or not. So yeah, as long as you guys are watching, my friends, I will be popping out new videos. So here we have Gul going for the standard opener, gateway so far, and here they send their first workers to explore each other's base. Let's see the path that the SCV takes. Looks like he is going diagonally south, the wrong path, which is strange rather, because usually people go like, you know, this kind of format if you follow the mouse, you know. But you know, to each his own. I'm pretty sure that he is a pro Korean player and he is very, very good. I am excited about the short micro intensive games because, you know, it is just something different that you see, because more North American and European players, they like to macro quite a considerable amount more. But with that being said, you know, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily out of the picture that the Korean players, you know, going for fast expansion or whatever, right? So here we have the Tech Lab going down, switching to production tab, and the cybernetics score going up. So far pretty standard, as you know. The reason why these builds are always standard at the beginning is because, you know, everybody, well, it's just a basic tech opener, right? You have to get these buildings to open up some of your other production buildings, like for example, cybernetics score leads to the other advanced structures. And you know, so you have to build it, so the sooner the better. Also, the stalkers against a Terran army, the stalkers are quite useful, I should say, especially with blink. So here we have concussive shells being researched by LazyPuppet. I don't even know how to say that name. I wish I could say it in Korean. I bet you something cool like I don't know, something cool. So we have the first Marauder moving out, and as you saw over there, guys, the barracks is queued to follow this Marauder. Basically, if you just click your rally point on this unit, the new units that come out of your barracks will follow this guy wherever he is. But now he has set the rally point over there. He catches this probe, and this probe is going to die, courtesy of this Marauder. He has one kill now. So here we have the second Marauder coming out. First barrack has already been up for quite a while, a second one going down. And what do we have right here? We have an additional barracks going down. He is stationing, Gul is stationing his units out in here. Looks like he may go for a fast expand, I'm not too sure. So here we have him trying to catch this zealot with the concussive shells. Is he going to be able to take the zealot out? The zealot charging in, wishing he could get closer and closer to inflict damage upon this Marauder, but that Marauder gets his kill, but he dies at the same time. And now Gul is microing his stalker back to get away from this Marauder, because the Marauder does a lot of damage, and oh, 4 health. That stalker was very close to being killed. And now here we have the fast expansion from Gul. I don't know if that would be such a wise move, considering that this LazyPuppet dude, he's already scouted his base, and he is sending, you know, he's being very aggressive. You know, basically when your opponent is aggressive, fast expanding is not something you want to do, because it is 400 minerals, well, 4 here and 1 here. That's 500 so far that he has spent on fast expanding rather than on his military. You know, so I mean, it is a choice that he's made, but let's hope it pays off for him. But judging from this, the 3 barracks here, I do think that he may be in trouble, because he is going to be behind, and he is now putting down the robotics facility. But I don't understand why he put it out there, because this is a rather vulnerable position, man. He should have put it somewhere in his main base. But yeah, we'll see how that develops. He is morphing in a couple more stalkers. he is scouting the area with these two initial ones, trying to see what's on the way, what's coming, and now he sees 5 marauders on the way from LazyPuppet. Now, the stim pack is being researched. How close is it from being finished? Let me see if I could find it in time. Oh, I do believe that it just finished, as the button is now usable on the marauders. So, marauders checking the high ground, courtesy of the Zelnaga tower, and here we have them setting up for an attack, possibly waiting for these backup. Yes, indeed. And there are even SCVs here, maybe some bunker rush, you never know, or maybe some meat shield at the front to cover the zealots. So here we go, LazyPuppet targeting everything. The zealots approaching in, the probes being pulled off the assembly line, but the marauders are stimming and macroing away, and Ghoul has taken a heavy hit over there. More of his zealots going down, more workers going down. He is unable to stop them, as marauders do own all gateway units. More microing, more backing away, more using of stim packs, and more murdering of the Protoss army, courtesy of LazyPuppet. And now he is free to do as he wants to. Here we have an Immortal being produced. The Immortal comes out, starts shooting at this guy right here, kills that guy, kills another one, but the Immortal does go down himself, and this Marauder, realizing he is in danger, so he is possibly saying his favorite quote, or his usual quote, "Get me out of here." So there, he leaves this area. Now, about the little combat that happened here, Ghoul did take a pretty severe hit. He did lose a lot of I was gonna say infestors. He did lose a lot of probes trying to push back the human army, but the Marauders proved to be a little too much over there, as they inflicted a ton of damage. Now we have this lone Marauder trying to scout, trying to see what's going on there. So far, not too many units for Ghoul. I do believe that he is in a little bit of danger, and there's a scan going down. With this amount of units coming in, I do believe that he is going to take out this area. We'll wait and see. The SCV's going in, the Zealots trying to get to the Marauders, Marauders stimming and backing away and focus firing and taking down 1 Zealot, 2 Zealot, and now they're going to go back in, try to see what kind of damage they can inflict on the rest of this mining expansion. But so far, Ghoul does look like that he has quite a bit of army over there. Now let's see what's going to go down if they meet each other. More reinforcements on the way, and here we go again. The Marauders stimming, firing, taking down the Immortal right away, as the Immortal is the hardcore counter to the Marauders. And now the Marauders are just going to stim back away, give each other a high five, and have a sexy time with these Zealots. The Zealots go back in, but as you see, they don't even make it to the Marauders, as the Marauders have Stim and Concussive Shell, and they do snare the Zealot. This Zealot, as you see here, again, falling like so many of his comrades have, and he joins them, dead comrades, at Aya. And now we have more Zealots coming in. I don't think that that's a good idea to keep producing Zealots, because they die without even making it to LazyPuppet's units. And as you can see, LazyPuppet, a very good microer, stim packing, backing away, getting kills, getting the probes, killing the Zealots, and now everything has gone down. So this is going to be a tribute to my Korean commentators. I love you guys, by the way, all those SC1 Brood War commentators. This is a tribute to you. Alright boys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am going to be recording 3 more games for today, so if you do like it, please stand by and keep checking out my channel, as I do upgrade games every day. Thank you very much for watching. This is NS saying goodbye, for now of course.